Hi, my name is Kate. I'm also known as twolittlekits. Welcome to my FlossTube. As you can see, I've had an upgrade on what's going on with my face, so talking doesn't hurt right now, which is excellent. But anyway, let's get started. So we'll talk about IRL things first, because as I mentioned, I no longer have a feeding tube coming out of my nose, which is so good. I am already used to not having it there, which is awesome. I got it taken out almost 24 hours ago, and it was sort of a surprise. I wasn't expecting to get it taken out yesterday, which was the 29th of February. Today's Friday the 1st. I expected for it to be today, to be quite honest, and that I'd be recording my FlossTube with it in still, but they knew how much I was struggling with it. The only issues I was having in the end were because of the feeding tube itself. I was able to eat, I was able to drink. The only problem was it was hurting to do so because the tube was there. So I'll just turn my phone on silent. And I'm so happy to have it gone. I'm scared of eating because I've been relying on the feeding tube for 3 weeks, as well as just having had the surgery. Today marks 6 weeks that I've been post-surgery, and it's just a bit nerve-wracking. I'm having to relearn how to eat, which is not easy, but there goes my stomach. I wonder if you could hear that. But it's just part of the process, really, and it will be worth it in the end. Fingers crossed. Other things that have been happening: my mum and her husband headed back home this past Tuesday. They were here for 2 weeks, and it was awesome to have their help and their presence. It was really bad timing, obviously, because of the feeding tube. We didn't get to do much of anything. We just sort of hung around at home quite a bit. We did go to the zoo, the Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle. That was tough because of the cold air and the feeding tube, but it was nice to get out and wander around and exist outside of the house for a bit, even if I did have to carry my food and try and use that backpack to carry the stuff that I needed, basically, which couldn't really hold very much, which was annoying, but I don't have to worry about it anymore, so yay. So it's sad that they had to go back home. She's gonna come back in August for another visit, just before my kids go back to school for the year, and yeah, that'll be awesome. Last week my kids had midwinter break, and they thoroughly enjoyed having their grandparents here to just hang out and show them the Animal Crossing islands that they had, and do crafts with them, and other, just bumming around the house kind of activities. So that was awesome to see, and I think even though we didn't do a lot of stuff out of the house, the kids appreciated the time that they had, that they could spend with their grandparents. So that's good. But yeah, not much else has sort of happened IRL. This was the big thing, and I'm very pleased about it, very happy about it. It means that I'm progressing in the right direction again. Let's move on to a finished piece, because I have one finished piece this fortnight. It's this piece here. It's obviously not backed. There's the back as well. I'll show you the front in a sec. So there's the back, but it's not finished as I like to put it. I'm going to be mounting it on a board and framing it, because this one is going to be a duo framing setup kind of thing. This obviously depicts me, and then I've got another one from the same designer that's called the Gamer. So this one, is called the Stitcher Tarot, and it's by Black Waltz Stitching, and she's done the Gamer one as well. And so I'll be hanging them side by side out the front of our bedroom door. But yeah, this is very cute, and I am kind of bummed that I did it on white, to be quite honest, because you can't really see the bobbins very well, but it is what it is. You can kind of see them, just not as well as like her demo. So let's move on to works in progress, which I have 6 works in progress. Some of the things that you will have seen recently I haven't worked on, one of them being the stitch along that I'm doing, and I'm like super far behind now because I realized about a week ago that I'm not enjoying stitching it, which sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Especially the fact that I spent all of that time gridding it. But anyway, so the first one, this is almost finished. I am deciding whether or not I'm going to add any decorations because this piece is a gift giving piece. So the customer themselves haven't paid for this. They're just having a rough go of things right now, and this is a, how should I put it? It was from Thanksgiving, and it was through another stitcher, a stitchy friend of mine. She does what's called gift giving for after Thanksgiving, and she opens up her DMs to people who know someone who might need a little bit of brightness in their life. They're having a tough go of things, or they've lost someone, or whatever it might be. So I've been asked not to talk about what's going on with this family, and I'm going to respect that. I did say obviously that I would still want to be sharing this piece, so they know that I'm going to be sharing this piece. I'm just not talking about what's going on. So you just have to trust me that, yeah, this family deserves something nice. And so the point of all that is I'm trying to figure out if I want to add some design sort of stuff to it. I'm not certain, but yeah, so that's why this piece isn't finished yet. But otherwise it's done. Like there's nothing else unless I miss. Oh no, that's right, I need to do the little shadow lines of her top. I'm missing the green that I need for it, and that'll make her top pop a little bit better. So it's super close to being done. Anyway, I have another Stitch People portrait. This one is for a woman that I follow on Instagram, and I enjoy her content. And I basically just have to do hair on this piece. I'm also deciding whether or not I'm going to add stuff to it. But yeah, this one was fun to do. You might be able to see that she's got gold in her dress. So it's all shimmery. Probably won't come out in this lighting, and it's got cat hair on it. Yeah, in this lighting and on camera and stuff, but just trust me, it's got a little bit of sparkle and it's very cute. So yeah, let me know what you think of my two Stitch People portraits. I feel like it's been an age since I've done a Stitch People portrait. I still need to do my own family. I've designed, I will share, actually I'll put it up here. I will share the design that I have for my own Stitch People portrait for 2023 because I've been working on that. I just haven't started stitching it just yet. So I need to get cracking on that. I need to find the matching fabric and then obviously collect all of the colors and begin. All right, let's put these two away. They don't go in this project pouch very easily because I've got so many colors in it, which I could probably readjust now, but I probably won't. I'll probably just hang on to them all until I need them, or I'm done with both of the projects and I just put them all away at that point. Okay, this is my car project. Put the active thread at the back. This is Village in the Valley by Flossie Fox Shop, sorry. And I'm currently working on the brown. I'm working on it up here at the moment. So this is starting to get fleshed out a little bit. I've done all of the purple, all of the pink, all of the yellow, and all of the black. So that's pretty cool. But there's lots of blues in this one. Lots being two, but there's lots of blue areas in this one. She does colors really well. Oh, there's two greens too, actually. I'm just looking at the flosses themselves. Now I'm getting distracted by untangling. Yeah, two blues, two greens, and then I haven't done the other brown either. And there's an orange too. So it's actually like, when you look at the colors, I'm like almost halfway through the colors. I'm not halfway through the pattern though. Next piece, this is the matching companion piece to my finished piece. So this is the Gamer. I'm currently working on the red. I've just finished all the black, which was a good feeling to get that done. I like getting black done out of the way. Did that make sense? I like getting black out of the way. That makes more sense. So yeah, there's black. I had this bundle of floss, which is, oh my god, it's covered in cat hair. How did that happen? I just put it down on my desk. Ugh. Alright, anyway, I've got this bundle of floss because I pulled out all the strands. I needed 3 strands, and then my youngest daughter got into the car at pickup, so I had to just sort of like shove it all in before I could drive away. So that'll be fun to untangle. Alright, next piece is one that I would love to get your feedback on. This piece I've shared, and it's almost done basically, but I'm not happy with it. And it's taken me so long, and it was the end of it to find out that I'm not happy with it. So you can tell that there is writing here. There's backstitch writing, there's the word impossible, and then there's writing here. There's one word missing, which is why this is almost done. So there's backstitch writing here, and then the word done. And you can't read it. And I don't know what to do. I've asked groups that I'm in for ideas. I've asked Instagram for ideas on what to do, and I would love to get your feedback, your ideas on what I should do, and sort of like tally up who has what idea has the most responses, I guess. So the one that I'm leaning towards is stitching this in black, or the darkest brown there is, at least for the back stitch, and then potentially outlining the cross stitch words in the dark brown that is in the pattern. There's a tiny little bit of dark brown just up here, so I know that it'll match, because I think that but then it's like the words are different colors, and but I know that if I stitch the cross stitch words in dark brown, that won't pop enough. Like, I'm certain of that. So I'm just, I love what am I trying to say? I like the design of the image itself, and this piece is supposed to have writing on it. That's the point of it. I'm really disappointed, basically, because it took me a long time to stitch the actual image itself, and it went through so many design iterations and adjustments, and so I'm not going to scrap it completely, but I don't want to turn it into just an image. So I would like unpick the words, and then all of these cross-stitched words I would fill in the missing greens and stuff. I don't want to do that, because this is supposed to have wording, this piece. So let me know what you think. I would love to know. But that's one I've been sitting on now. Like, I finished it roughly 2 weeks ago, and I don't know what to do with it. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Oh, I almost lost my pattern for the Gamer. And the last work in progress is my flower field. So today is the 1st of March, and I've stitched today's flower. So this isn't just January and February. So today is day 61, day 61 of the year, because it was a leap year. And here's how my flower field is looking. Try and hold it up. You can see this better on Instagram, because I've done a reel on there with all the flowers in better lighting. But that's how it looks. And we've had snow since, well, like in the last 2 weeks, as you can see here. We've had 3 days of snow. Yesterday there was snow, but it wasn't sticking to the ground, thankfully. There was just lots of chunky, floaty bits of snow, because it was supposed to be rain So it was coming down really fast, but it was definitely snow, you know what I mean? And the 2 days, so there was, so there's this little tiny flower right there where we didn't get snow and there wasn't any on the ground. So the 2 days beforehand, we had snow that stuck on the ground. And then there was nothing, and then there was yesterday. So, yeah. So my plan with this is to continue stitching March. As you see, I didn't stitch one of these to indicate the start of March. My plan is to stitch March and then do another one of these little flag post sign things to do March and April. I was thinking about doing some kind of like delineation line of sorts in between the flowers from yesterday and today, but I didn't really want to. I didn't think it would look very nice, so I didn't. But the cool thing is, as of today's flower, I have done every single flower because number 7 was today and it was the last one I hadn't stitched. So I've done every single flower. I'm missing, I think, 2 colors that I still haven't stitched with. It's either 1 or 2, I can't remember. I don't know which color it is or which color they are, but I've got it all tracked in a spreadsheet because I'm a nerd. But cool things about February is that I only stitched 2 yellow flowers. I stitched 1 color 5 times and 1 flower 5 times. The flower was number 4, which happened to also be the first back-to-back same flower that I stitched, which is these 2 here. So they went both number 4. It was a very warm, very cool month mostly because of the lack of yellow. But yeah, we had 4 days of snow, which was not as many as January. But yeah, I think it's so cool. I hope you like it too. And if you want to get this, there's a link in the description. And you don't have to do it at the start of the year, but it's very cool and very fun. And yeah, you just don't know what you're going to get each day. So I highly recommend. On the flower field, I have been working on an add-on that people can also get, which will include extra bits and pieces that you can add in either in place of a flower or next to a flower to sort of indicate a special day in the year, like somebody's birthday or Christmas or Easter or I don't know, someone went away on a trip. I've got all these ideas of little icons to do basically, and I've started designing some of them, which I will show as a sneak peek here. I have to obviously keep in mind the design constraints for the piece itself. The maximum square height I can use is 9 squares. So if I do 10, then it's actually going to touch the row above when you stitch it, which is not okay. I don't want that. So yeah, I've been thinking of little things that I can design that will fit in roughly a 9 by 9 square ish. And it's been, yeah, cute to work out how to make those little icons work, pretty much. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I would love to be able to add anything that people would want to add to a flower field or want to add when it comes to a special occasion. That would be very cool. And obviously if I can add them in before I release this add-on, which I have my fingers crossed, I will be able to release it at the start of April. That's my goal, my lofty goal. So yeah, let me know and I will definitely consider adding your cute little ideas. The last thing that I want to share and talk about is my newest pattern. I actually have a new pattern finally. It's available on my website and it's also available on Ko-fi, and soon it'll be on Etsy. Probably I'll try and get it on Etsy before I actually release this video. So the best place to get it is on my website. That's the cheapest price because I don't have to pay extra fees when it comes. Well, I have to pay fees on my website, but extra fees like Etsy does. So it's called, anyway, yeah, it's called Brush Teeth, and it's part of the adulting series that I have going on. So it's the 6th one in that series, and I think it's really cute. I like the flower design. It's very different. It's supposed to be, what do they call it? I think a hydrangea. We have them in our backyard. I should know what they're called. Let me know what you think of it. I'm hoping that people will resonate with it as a reminder to actually brush their teeth, because I know that a lot of people who suffer with mental health problems or with something like ADHD have trouble with a boring task like that. And having a nice, pretty reminder, hopefully it helps. Check it out and let me know what you think. With that, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about all the stuff that we talked about in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. Also check out the links to my social profiles in the description below. But otherwise, I'll see you around the internet. Bye.